Yes, your eyes do not deceive you. It is time for the World Series of the Backyard Baseball League between the Angels and the Melonheads. We're here at the World Series Stadium. Pedro Martinez is starting the game for the Melonheads. He has been absolutely lights out here in the playoffs. And the Angels have found their way here to the World Series after having one of the best records in baseball. And here's the first pitch of the World Series. Taken for a ball. And just like that, this year's World Series is underway. Strike two. The early favorites are the Melonheads, just based off of their offensive prowess. That's a base hit. They're not used to playing on an actual baseball field. This is where it truly comes down to who's the better team. Here in the World Series. After a long, grueling 18-game season. A division series and a championship series. Here we are. And Ichiro makes the catch out in center field for the second out of the inning. And Ernie Steele with a fly ball deep center field. Ichiro's there to get the catch. The Angels get one hit, leave a runner on, but no runs scored out in their first inning. We head to the bottom of the first inning, and the Melonheads get to have their first at-bats of this World Series. Ichiro, Dante, Sammy leading it off for the Melonheads. Ichiro's up first. Swings through it, strike one. Sharp ground ball to the third baseman, and Ichiro is thrown out at first. Dante Robinson next. Swings just behind the fastball. Surprised him.
See the way the pitcher's holding the ball there? It has nothing to do with the pitch he's going to throw. Really.
Foul ball. Dante smacked that one. They're having some pretty loud contact. They just can't put it fair. And Dante Robinson strikes out swinging on the high fastball. Sammy Sosa up next. Still looking for his first hit of the playoffs, I think. Sosa launches that dead straight to center field. Caught at the wall. Can you believe it? The Melonhead fans thought they were going to go up 1-0 right there, but it's caught at the fence. And the Melonheads come up empty in the bottom of the first. No runs, no hits. And that's the first inning. Here we are at the top of the second. Ahmed dives, gets the stop. Not in time. Stealing. Piazza with the throw. Got him! Can you believe it? Mike Piazza throws out the runner stealing second. In the first caught stealing of the season for the Melonheads. Followed immediately by a strikeout from Pedro. That's going to get the Melonhead fans to think that maybe this is their year. Pop fly, second base. Ahmed Khan makes the catch, and they get out of the second inning. One hit, a caught stealing, a strikeout, and a pop out, and that is the end of the top of the second inning. We head to the bottom of the second. Melonheads go 4, 5, 6. Coming on up. Tomei, Gato, Khan. Jim Tomei. He takes ball 2.
Count is 2 balls and no strikes.
Takes ball 3. I imagine Tomei has a red light right here. And he walks. A 4-pitch walk for Jim Tomei.
Stepping up to the plate. Boom boom.
Gomo!
Call a sacrifice situation, Sonny.
There goes Tomei! And Tomei steals second! The walk and the stolen base puts Tomei on second. Gomo, ground ball to second.
Gets to it.
Thrown out. And Tomei stays at second.
Settling into the box is
Ahmed Khan!
This batter is like a well-oiled machine with the heart of gold.
Fly ball, right field. Caught!
Has it.
Tomei looked like he was going to go to third, but he went back. Probably wisely.
At bat now, we've got Mike Piazza.
Mike Piazza.
Who likes hot dogs? This batter right here, I'll bet.
Piazza lifts that one to center field. Caught by the center fielder. And that ends the inning. So the walk
The inning still
turns out to be nothing.
Lots of good play out there.
As the Angels then shut the Melonheads down. Still no hits for the Melonheads. But they did get the one base runner on the 4-pitch walk.
now batting Artie Pimpleton.
And Pedro's going back to work.
Here it comes. Here's the windup.
Pedro's been dealing so far.
Pitch.
Ground ball, second base. Ahmed with another diving stop. Not in time.
It was so close, it was practically behind me.
Stepping up to the plate, Robbie Baca.
Got a couple of hits like that. They just hit him right in between second and short. Pop fly left field. Sosa coming in. Makes the catch.
The run and makes the catch.
And the runner gets back to first.
Now batting Judy Aguanza.
Even with Piazza throwing the runner out, they're still trying to steal. He falls, trying to get back to first. He's going to get back as Ichiro makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
Stepping up to the plate, Ricky Johnson.
Ricky Johnson.
Here it comes.
No runner moving on that one on a potentially pitch out.
Here it comes. Gets
Dante can't make the catch, and the inning will continue.
at bat now, we've got Carlos Ocampo.
Let's hope Pedro can get over the error and get this third out.
Leans in. Wind up and the pitch.
Strike 1.
Leans in for the
They're
side.
having a hard time catching up to that high fastball.
Pitch.
Strike 2.
Leans in. Here it comes.
Takes the fang.
In. Here's the pitch.
Strike 3. Pedro gets out. The error does not mean anything.
The score's tied at 0.
So the Angels have a hit in every inning, but no runs scored after their three chances.
Harder than these two, Sonny.
We head to the bottom of the third. 8-9-1 coming up for the Melonheads. Tony, Pedro, Ichiro.
Settling into the boxes, Tony Del Vecchio.
If they had baseball playing robots,
Tony Del Vecchio. Bat came alive in the championship series. He's been struggling recently, though.
Wind up and the pitch.
And Tony Del Vecchio lifts that to center field. Can you believe it, Del Vecchio? The first run of the World Series is a solo home run by Tony Del Vecchio to straightaway center field. And man, he got all of that one. He got all of that one.
The plate, Pedro Martinez.
Pedro Martinez up now.
this batter is always up there swinging, except during rainouts.
Here it comes.
Swings through strike 1.
Thing about a fireball power-up is you don't have to be too accurate a pitcher.
Line drive, third baseman makes the catch. Welcome to the hot corner.
Here it comes.
Ichiro takes strike 1.
Most times, a pitcher wants to throw high when they come inside on the batter.
Swings and misses from strike 2.
Here it comes.
Line drive to third, bobbles it, and Ichiro's going to get on. And with Ichiro on, that leads to some trouble for the Angels.
Leans in. Runners go.
And Ichiro steals second,
Safe.
and so the Angels do the smart thing and get the guaranteed strike.
The runner goes.
And they do the same thing there. So even though Ichiro's on third, Dante's down 0-2. Ground ball.
Picks it up.
Throws Dante out. Ichiro remains still.
At that now, we've got Sammy Sosa.
So Sosa comes up, 2 outs. Ichiro on third.
Pitch.
Sosa blasts that one way foul.
This pitcher has a way of looking at a batter that's good for at least 3 strikes per game.
Fly ball, left field. He misses it, and so Sosa's going to get a run scored off of the error. Oh my goodness. The Melonheads get a huge break.
Going into the boxes, Jim Tomei.
And that gives Tomei an at-bat with runner on third, 2 outs.
The delivery.
And the Angels change pitchers. Tomei, a fly ball right field. Caught, and that will end the inning.
After 3, our
So the Melonheads score 2 off the Del Vecchio home run and the Sosa. I mean, I guess it's a 3-base error.
Giving it the old grade school try.
And we're halfway through this game. It is 2-0.
pitcher looks in. That's the ball. Pitch. It's in there.
Pedro trying to locate that off-speed pitch. Down and away. Smoke shot to Ichiro, but he's right there.
Stepping up to the plate, Arlene Perez.
Some loud contact here in the last few innings.
And the count goes to 1-0. That's the ball.
2-0.
The pitch.
Pedro's fastball is too much for the Angels so far.
Wind up and the pitch.
Ahmed makes the diving catch!
Diving catch.
Ahmed's been very busy over there at second today.
Up to the plate, Stacy Gordon. Looks in. They missed that one by a mile. Pitch.
Takes a high fastball.
Important that the pitcher hit his targets here today, folks. There's some real close swinging those bats.
Pitch.
Strike
Important
2.
that the pitcher hit his targets here today, folks. There's some real close swinging those.
Strike 3. Pedro gets the strikeout, gets out of the inning, and we're heading to the bottom of the fourth.
With our score, the Melonheads 2.
And the Melonheads want to put more runs up on that scoreboard, give Pedro a little bit more breathing room.
Finest baseball game I've ever witnessed.
Settling into the boxes. Boom, boom.
So Gomo Arigato leads off.
Wind up and the pitch.
Smacks that center field, caught.
Has it.
And the Angel center fielder's been very busy today. Ahmed Khan. Ground ball, third base.
Third baseman gets it.
Ahmed's thrown out. Good play by the third baseman for the Angels.
Mike Piazza.
Mike Piazza
Wind up and the pitch.
smacks that center field at the warning track. Caught. And the Melonheads come up empty-handed in the fourth.
Is the Melonheads.
With 2 innings remaining, the Melonheads are holding on to a 2-run lead over the Angels here in Game 1 of the Backyard World Series.
Settling into the boxes. Zenon Estrada.
This man is big on charity, always giving back to the community. Let's see if he'll give the ball back to the pitcher.
Base hit up the middle. It gets past Ichiro, but
Gets it.
with Ichiro's arm, there's no way they're testing going to second there.
Now batting, Artie Pimpleton.
And the batter steps up to the plate, which is the best place in the park to hit from.
Fly ball, center field. Ichiro makes his way over to it, makes the catch to get the out.
Settling into the boxes. Robbie Bacco.
And that's the first out of the inning.
Suppose
A big
They're stealing. Piazza at the throw. Not in time. Props to the Angels for still stealing on Piazza, even though he threw a runner out earlier.
gets to
Piazza makes the catch and throws him out. Weren't sure if Piazza or Pedro were going to get to that one, but Piazza called him off.
pitch. A swing and a miss there. Wind up and the pitch.
Strike 2.
protect the plate when you're in the hole 2 strikes, Sonny.
Strike 3. Pedro gets out of the 5th. Another shutout inning for Pedro.
We go to the bottom of the 5th with a score
So after 5 innings, the Angels have 4 hits, no runs. The Melonheads only have 2 hits, but they have 2 runs. That error from Ernie Steele very much in the minds of Angels fans.
Stepping up to the plate, Tony Delvecchio.
And Tony Delvecchio had the home run earlier. Fly ball, shortstop, caught.
Estrada fields it. Stepping up to
Up next, Pedro.
the point of at the pitch. Picks it up. Settling into the boxes, Ichiro.
Ichiro finds his way up.
The pitch.
Who bunts it? And Ichiro's aboard.
Stepping up to the plate, Dante Robinson.
It's Dante,
Always reminds me of the short guy from that movie about baseball.
who also bunts. That's a beautiful bunt.
Gets it.
Nobody's doing anything with that bunt. And here's the trouble.
Sammy Sosa.
Here's the worst case scenario. 1 out, bases loaded. Sammy Sosa and Tomei are up next. Sosa launches that.
Ernie on the
And they're going to send everybody forward.
battle in the
They throw him out at the plate. What a throw from Ernie.
final frame with our score. The Melonheads 2, the Angels 0.
Heading into the final inning.
This
Melonhead's
game
still up
is
by 2.
my kind of fun, Sonny.
Settling into the boxes, Ricky Johnson. Pitch. The pitcher gets set. The delivery.
This pitcher is looking good out there on the mound today. Completely color coordinated.
Pitch.
Dante makes the catch out in right field.
Run and makes the catch.
This batter can explode up there at the plate. I mean, the kid can hit. I don't mean the kid will blow up. That's just
2 outs away
crazy.
from a complete game shutout for Pedro, his 3rd for the playoffs. But they use a sonic boom to get a runner on.
Picks it up.
So the tying run is at the plate now for the Angels.
Play Ernie Steele.
This is what you call a sacrifice situation, Sonny.
And he's going to get picked off.
First.
And they pick him off for the 2nd out of the inning. Just like that.
The pitch.
No longer the tying run
Takes a
on.
quick look. Here it comes.
Fly ball, left field, Sosa makes the catch, and Pedro gets his 3rd complete game shutout of the playoffs.
We have a final.
And his 10th win. 30 hits for Dante in the season. Humongous opportunity. Nighttime is right time for new home field. Humongous Memorial Stadium. And so that's game 1. And we'll see you in game 2. See you later, you melonheads.